9 years of celebrating stylishly loud events and PR, Stilettos and Sounds LLC. And this is our official partnership with the event Plates and Crates hosted by the Throwback Band. So, this first Stylishly Loud Award for giving back to the media and the community goes to Terrell Blair of Hood Life Movement. Terrell is known for being the godfather of hip-hop DVDs. He started the movement on the streets of the Bronx. He turned his life around and he gives back to the community in so many ways. He does a basketball tournament called Hood Life Hoops for Kids. We also have Big Apple Gamers. I'm going to let him tell you a little bit more about himself. Don't take too long.
Nah, that's my water going. Get that. Now, I wasn't supposed to actually be first, man. My man right here. What's up, brother? So I'm not, I'm so used to being behind the cameras and everything, so when I get in front, I get a little bashful and everything. But Shani's like my sister, so I feel like I'm cheating. Like, why you give me an award? We speak every day. Why do you do that? No. But other than that, I definitely appreciate it. I do a lot of different things for the community. Shaq, she's a good friend of mine. We grew up together, and she did a poem, regarding her nephew. And I was in that bad place at one time, and I was happy that I was able to get my life back, and been in the game for like a little 15 years. Just doing an assortment of different things actually, but a lot of it is the primary is focused on giving back to the youth. I'm gonna continue to move on. She stated a lot, but I don't want to get caught up in none of that. I just want to give back, and I just want to enjoy myself and have just a slight little drink and chill out. Love you. I appreciate you, Shani. Thank you.
This award, it definitely means a lot when you get recognized and acknowledged for what you do, especially giving back to the community, because most people don't do that, or they want to but don't know how sometimes. Definitely, I'm from Brooklyn, from Topper's Project, so I just wanted to give back to my community and to the youth and to the seniors and to the future generations. So I've been in the acting game for like 20 years, and I've really started giving back maybe probably for the past 6 years. The kids will see me on television and everything and ask me all these questions. So, I would just talk to the youth, try to get them involved, showing them that, nothing is easy, you have options. Because these kids, they just, they see you on the screen and they think, you made it. They don't know the hard work that goes behind it. So I just try to talk to them, and let them know that what you're seeing is a makeup of, like a 15, 20-year grind just to get to this place. So, don't expect nobody just to hand anything to you. But besides that, like I said, I do something, like when my daughter she's 10 now. When she was 7, I just had a lot of resources, and I'm an open-minded person, and I've been in the industry, so I was like, let me give my daughter a chance to write a book, and and to encourage her and see what's her dreams and she wanted to write. So I just put some money up behind her and published a book. So we had Daddy Daughter Publishing, and also I do a lot of like I said, like she said, community events. But my main community event, it just passed, and it's the day before Father's Day, and I do what's called Daddy Children's Day, and it was the 4th annual. So next year is the 5th annual, and that's about fathers, male figures, mentors, grandfathers, cousins coming together with their kids. Even the females as well, the mothers as well, and everybody supporting and just doing stuff that bonds and brings the family together, and that's about making men more visible in the community. So next year I'll get a proclamation for that to make it an actual day. I'm trying to expand that and to grow, and definitely would love anybody's help in expanding that. Thank you.
Okay, before I give out the next award, I just want to say happy birthday to my sister. The biggest pain in my behind as a cancer, G.G. Swade. We're celebrating his birthday too. Happy this next award goes to Kel Spencer. Kel is a lovely young man that I've known since my college days. I'm not going to mention how many years ago was that. But he does a lot of things. He's very talented, but he's mainly known for his writing and his artistry. And I gave him a Man of Standard Award for Philadelphia Sounds 2014.
I get the picture after. Go. Do you please? I do it. I get it after.
Thank you. As the brother said right here, it is kind of awkward when you have a friend.
Yeah.
But I thank you. I appreciate it. Thank everybody for coming out. I just try to. I think in this day and age, you kind of have to be a hybrid. You can't really just do one thing. You even take like a LeBron James, who's like a point forward, center, guard, or whatever he is. Like you kind of have to do more than one thing. And I think that comes from what I call the Daniel-san theory. You've all seen the movie Karate Kid. So this guy goes to Mr. Miyagi to learn karate, and Mr. Miyagi ends up having them wax cars and paint fences. But the moral of the story is he was learning what he needed to learn along the way without even realizing it. And we all have a Karate Kid experience in our lives. We've been learning things along the way. And you'll eventually get to a point to use those things, not even remembering you learned them. So we just have to, take in all of our experiences, be open-minded, as Fetty just said, and be open to the experiences of what we can learn from them, because it could put you in a position to be a hybrid that you never expected to be. And you can get back and maybe even get a check by being that hybrid. So I'm just thankful that my upbringing has allowed me to be open-minded enough to absorb experiences as a kid in the community, growing up in Brooklyn, in entertainment, and being able to put together my program called Pens of Power, which is a literacy and mentoring program. So on the literacy side of things, we fuse hip-hop and education. And on the mentoring side of things, we do what are called character development studies. So my team, we go into schools and we just talk to kids about some of the things that they should be learning but may not be learning. We talk to young boys about what the definition of love is. We talk to the young girls about what virtue is, what it is to be kind, what is character, what is integrity, so on and so forth. So we're in about 4 different cities now, about 25 different schools, and I was blessed enough to get the opportunity starting in January to be an adjunct professor teaching hip-hop linguistics and house. That's that named the BET Music Matters artist, so that's dope too. So we're growing. I just hope everybody joins me for the ride, and eat up, enjoy it.
What's up, folks? First of all, I'd like to thank Shani and the organization involved, all the organizations involved putting this together tonight. Shani and her team, I appreciate this. My name is Quentin Walcott, or my friends and family call me Q. And I'm the co-executive director of the organization called Connect. And we do gender violence prevention work throughout the city. And what that means for us is we do work around preventing and disrupting cycles of violence, from domestic violence to gun and gang violence. And my specialty in the field is working with families, survivors of violence, perpetrators of violence, and particularly engaging men and boys so we can interrupt these cycles of violence and change the thinking that manifests abusive and violent behavior. So that's the work that I'm doing here in New York City. I do work, we're a citywide organization. I do work throughout the nation and also internationally as well. Just got back from Nairobi, doing some work out there, and engaging. It's difficult work out there. It's not easy here either, but working with African countries around trying to prevent gender-based violence, HIV and AIDS, interpersonal violence. And 2 things I just really want to shout out about my work here is I facilitate the New York City Men's Roundtable last Thursday every month, a little bit downtown, 127 West 127th Street at the Very Dempsey Center, and we just celebrated the fifth year of our Father's Day Pledge Against Violence. We did it this year, not only in New York City, but we did it in 55 cities throughout the country. And next year, we're trying to do it nationwide. So we'd love for you to help us out with that. Check out my website, connectnyc.org. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Quentin Walcott. Again, thank you very much.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Kepra, Kheperah. It means transformation. Can you hold, you know what? I just want to put this down. Do I need this for the photo? We can do that later, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was given a gift, I want to give something back because, you know, there's a principle that says that in order to continue to receive, you have to give. I love gospel, and James Cleveland had a song, "Thank You Makes Room for More." So everybody turn to the person next to you and say, "Thank you." So, really quick, I just want to collectively give a moment of silence. In the past year, we've lost some amazing trailblazers who paved the way for us to be here, to be able to sit in a restaurant that we own in the front and all throughout, to be able to be on a microphone, to not have the fear of success. So if we can all just take a moment to let go of what's in our hands and in our laps and just take a deep breath in, please, and let it out with a sigh of Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in and out with. And now if we can just give a moment of silence to all of our loved ones who we have lost. Thank you. Let me ask you a question. Why is a moment of silence so powerful? Why is that? A moment of silence. No matter where you go in the world, if I ask you for $1, you might not give it to me. But if I said, let's give a moment of silence, we all participate. We all know what it is. It's like a universal truth. There's a divine understanding that comes when I say, can I get a moment of silence? Don't you agree? So then why is a moment of silence so powerful? It's universal. No matter where you go in the world, everyone understands that. It's because it's the one time that you are fully present. You're in that pure space of potential and love. You know, the last time I can remember being purely in the space of love, other than the birth of my 2 children, was when hip-hop first came on the scene. I grew up in the housing projects called Brookline in the Canarsie section of Brooklyn, and I remember, when hip-hop was born, and like, our people are so brilliant and talented, we would plug into the lamppost with the turntables, and there was no bottle service, and there were no tables, and you could just party for free and have a good time. And I remember that, and I was there, and I fell in love. I was fully present to hip-hop, and I said, I want to do this. And so I was blessed to work in the music industry. My very first job was at Def Jam, right around the time that LL Cool J won the Grammy for Mama Said Knock You Out, and I was there when we signed Method Man, and I worked with Redman and Eric Sermon and some amazing talent, because I used to sleep with my Walkman on my ears. And so 10 years I had in the game, from Def Jam to Columbia Records and the Nas Illmatic album and the Fugees, The Score, and then Epic Records with Ghostface, Iron Man, and Capadonna, and Cameron, and Charlie Baltimore, and then Arista Records, and I was the Director of Urban Artist Development on behalf of Arista Records and Bad Boy Entertainment, so I got to work the last Faith album, the last Total album, the last One Song album. I mean, I was in what we call the most golden era of hip-hop. I was so blessed to see that. And the funny thing about a moment of silence and being in the present was, over 10 years, I learned that life is really about the journey. It's not about getting from here to here. Because when I got here, I was finally making some real money. You know how like when you have change left over after you pay your bills? I was making that kind of money. But then something inside of me said, it's time to go, and you need to get back to your community. But I didn't listen, because I was stuck in the past of what it felt like to struggle financially, and I was looking at the future of, well, who would I be if I didn't have to hook up for the tickets and the CDs, right? So I wasn't in the present, but I really wasn't feeling where I was, and I was afraid to make a move. And one day, I learned that when you don't listen to that voice, the universe will take care of that. So I was in 3 car accidents in 3 months. The first time, I fell asleep at the wheel, and the car in front of me was total, but I was unscathed because I went with the impact because I was asleep. And the second 2 times, my cab got hit by a car. So I realized that maybe something is going on and I need to listen. And when I finally decided to be fully present to what I was really feeling, you know how you're in a relationship and you're there, but you're not fully present, and you're not even happy, but you're afraid of what's to come in terms of transitioning in the future, or what has happened in the past when you were like, this is not really working out. And so you were so afraid of that drama, you just kind of stay in it, but you're not fully present and you're not happy. I won't ask you to raise your hand in case you're with that person, but I know many of you know that feeling, right? And so when I finally decided to let go, to not be afraid, to just let go, I became courageous. I became calm and serene, and all of a sudden it was like rain. I started to receive all this information. And when I looked up, I had a curriculum called Gymnasium, and I developed this company called Gymnasium where we mine the diamond mine. Because one of my most favorite phrases is, and be ye also transformed by the renewing of your what? Your mind. Because that's what happens with our young people, especially in the music industry. I saw the impact of what we were doing and what we weren't doing. So I still love the music. I left in good graces, and I also learned that when you move on, it doesn't mean anything is bad. It just means that you're bold enough to go into the unknown. And so now I'm here to help people remove the blockages that stop you, that hold you back, that have you in situations that put you in domestic abuse because you're afraid. All that is fear. So I would love to work with you. This brother is phenomenal. I'm meeting some amazing people. I've had the pleasure of working with Shani, with mothers who've lost their children to gun violence, just to see it differently. Mind the diamond mind. Remove the blockages, remove the fear, and be fully present so you can receive the gift. Thank you so much. My name is Kefra. And thank you so much.
How y'all doing tonight? All right, y'all see everybody getting their glass awards, shiny. I'm waiting for mine next year. No joke, I'm jealous. I'm not doing enough. I look at him, I say I'm not doing enough. I look at this guy, I'm not doing enough. Where's the sister that just came up here? I'm not. Jesus, I'm not doing enough. What? Hold up, let me take my jacket off. I'm not doing enough. Hold that so I could. I'm trying to get my glass award. All right, y'all. No, what's really real is my name is Tasty Keish, and I've been on radio for a while now, doing some different things. I used to be on WBAI. And when you do something for a long time and you don't feel like you're getting the results, like the sister said, sometimes you stay out of fear. I stayed out of fear. People, ooh, if you're not on FM, what are people gonna say? You know, I got that feeling. I woke up one day and I was like, okay, I need to do something else. So I said, I want to do my own show. So I said, let me do my own morning show. Then I said, start talking to my friends, start talking to Shani. People had the same idea. People kept complaining. Yo, I don't like what's on the radio. I don't like what's on the radio. So I said, well, damn, let's change what's on the radio. So we started a radio station called Bonfire Radio. And thank you, y'all. We started with 2 shows. Now we have 7 live shows. We run 24/7 on bonfireradio.com. We were blessed to have our first live remote broadcast at the Harlem Book Fair. So we got to stream that, put the panels up, some really good conversations. I'm just blessed to wake up. I do my show every other morning, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I think in this last year and a half since we've started, my life has been enriched in a way that I can never imagine. In the 7 years that I was doing that other show, which I still love and have the utmost respect for some reason, those 7 years haven't added up to this year and a half. So I hope you all will join us, listen to the station. We got, actually right now it's 8 o'clock, right? Okay, let me tell you about this show real quick, y'all. 8 o'clock, Hip Hop is for Lovers on Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay, that's about that sex, about that love, about that hip hop. Okay, so right now they're talking about some kinky time stuff. So you go listen to the archive and you'll see what I'm saying. We're very diverse. We have empowerment programming on Sundays. Not crunchy foo la la. I'm just saying, just to get your vibe up, get your energy up. Like the sister said, take a moment of silence. We'll take a moment of silence and listen to the station, y'all. Bonfire Radio. Please tune in. And we're doing a campaign, so if it moves you, please put something in the bucket, y'all. Y'all have a great night, and congratulations to all the winners, y'all. Thank you, Shani.
Mr. Hamilton, Miss Lorraine, and Malik 16. And now, please enjoy the show. Who likes native songs?
Everybody likes Jill Scott.
Just make sure you stick to the mic. But look, stick to the same mic. See,
I know it's better when the rhythm works together with the beat in your soul.
Did I ever tell you how you make me feel every night you're under control? So come on, Daddy, won't you take it away? I know I call your line every day. I'm dialing 555-0429 so that I can hear you say, hey, hey, baby boo,
Tongues and shani. So I just want to put it out there, you know, this is part 1 of Native Tongues Night. We went around, we've been doing Place of Praise for, man, how long? Maybe a little over a year. And every time we would ask, people would be like, oh, do some Native Tongues. Well, people would ask for Native Tongues, maybe not knowing who they would ask for. You know, they'd be like, do some tribe, do some daylight. I'm like, I don't realize it's Native Tongues. So Native Tongues is such a vast collective. Let me do a crowd check and see if y'all can throw out some names who's in Native Tongues. Just throw names out.
Jump brothers, on the love. All time.
Did y'all know Peanuts was in the Native Tongues? Y'all knew Brand Nubian was in Native Tongues? Shia Ali, Black Sheep, see we go way back. So Moni Love, Queen Latifah, and you know, they came back in '96. They were trying to reinstate it, so they started adding people like Common. They started adding people like Mos Def. And then they added these 2 beautiful ladies by the name of Shani. So that's why they included in the set tonight. So we're going to try to throw y'all back a little, because we are the throwback. My partner friend, Mr. Hawkins. Shani called him Mr. Hamilton, but you know, it's all
Yeah. So we about to have some fun. If you know the song, sing along. You know, we need that energy. I'm not no bad cool, but I ain't Mr. Softy. Rapper from the
doors in the theater. Niggas step back, it's a lyrical. The songs that I create, keep the nigga back close. The songs that I create, I'm hooked in the trunk. Never look to me because I'm just way to sell it. I'm not the one to run off, it's the books, the books. Yo, I get darkest. I let your damn niggas. If you step to this, man, the clock just ticking. I'm really round the track like a money in the door. To me, you just another empty on the lawn. Give a damn, blow it on the ring. I hope I hate you because of my pain. I can't even dream. It's something with you like I made every last of that. I can also do your girl, so leave the hoe at home. Then when I get there, I'm on front on, grind on, jump, shit. I said I need to stand next to a pretty woman for that, and then my pseudo date just walked in during that song, so I got a special pseudo date. Pseudo date, you know, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. That's that she ain't know she was your date, so she walked through the door date. So yeah, y'all was feeling that shani, right? Alright, so if y'all ever been to a Place and Break show, y'all know it gets better each song. It just keeps getting better and better. So I'm Let me see if y'all still with us, man. How you want it? I got it. Alright, y'all let's try it. Let's say how you want it? I got it. Let's say, oh yeah. So how you want it? I got it. How you want it? I got it. Ain't that better than throw your hands in there? Alright, I'm gonna tell you how I got it. Because I got it like that. Oh, somebody said, oh, somebody knows. Because I got it like that. I need the keys. Because I got it like that. I need my keys. Alright. Because I got it like that. Because I got it like that. Like that. Like that. Because I got it like that. So, one more time, it's like dancing on the dance floor. Girl, it's you that I adore. Step on stage and street floor. Native tongues got rhymes galore. Snap my fingers, get you mine. If not, I'll snap the second time. After that, I guarantee you'll be standing next to me. Left to right, I take your feet. Girl, you got to take it. Baby, baby, baby. I know I drive you crazy. And she know you as my champ. Girls, hold on to me tightly. Warm personality. That's why they be close to me. Try, they just drive me insane. They want to bet my child I go away. They say come back. Why? Because I got it like that. 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 Yo, I used to be a player, couldn't be trusted. Still in all, I never got trusted. Knowing every car of New York City, I thought it was fun. It used to look witty. One next door, one next door. I had it like that, so what you asked me for? 4 to 5 to see was my minimum. And every day, I used to go and deal with them. One for every hour on the hour. One on the way while I was in the shower. It sounds kind of crazy, it sounds kind of cold, but you see, Afro was the one they love. So you see, it got to the point where they keep getting there. One to give me something they agree to share. You know why? You know why? Why? Because I got it like that. Because I got it like that. Because I got it like that. Let me tell you how I got it. Just for your sake, I'll tell you how I got it. How you want it, I got it. How you want it, I got it. Oh yeah. How you want it, I got it. Okay, when I say jungle, y'all say jungle. heel to the front. Come on, everybody, take a look now.
One more day,
It was right.
come on,
Let's do it, Chris. Do you like the way I'm running? Cool. Things can be my mate, 'cause all we need is sweet and roll this here. Really keeps me fit. Don't have to talk, but we just walked in. Alright, so is it red or six? Yes, man. So kick the wham on this, yeah. It's a sprinkler, it's a sprinkler. When people come, it's a sprinkler. I'm eating out live in the day, so with the yard, I drink to the door. I'm from the body, following on. I did it, rattle to the wall. Ain't back up, track, roll the skate, y'all. And then sip on by, sip pretty good, sip on by. Feet on the wheel, and we're feeling high. Something sound good, and the cheese is rolling thick. Come on, it's no time to hide. Season this twist, then it with it. No hack, sack, yeah. Feel on the bottom of pain, but it's okay, huh? It's Saturday. Now let's all get paid like the season. It's the one that you get the freedom. Feel on the front, I feel on the Saturday. Let's see if y'all really come.
If y'all feel like, getting up, I know it's limited space. Some of y'all might have to do your chair dance.
Want me to twerk?
Hey, if the native tongue spirit so moveth you, then so be it.
That's what I'm saying. That's expression.
So we gotta take it home, man. It's like, what's left? Yeah, I've been listening to the music now, and it sounds like I heard the song the other day, and the dude is straight jacking a house music song. He's like, rhythm is a dance, and that's getting played. And then there's another song that's out that's got the Robin S melodies. The you know, if you speed that up, that's it. You got to show me, you know? So it's like, rap is like house music right now. Yeah. So it's like, if we do it native tongues, and rap is like house music now, then we might as well have house music all night long. She's sexy. Got it her name. She's sexy. She wants to move, but you're hugging her. You got it her. She wants to move. She wants to move, but you're hugging her. You got it her. Damn, what's up? Look at your girl. She's she's sexy! Her ass is a spaceship that I want to fly. Her ass, she's sexy! She wants to move, but you're hugging her. You got it, girl. She wants to move, she wants to move, but you're hugging her. You got it, girl. Look at this girl! Look at your girl! She loves it! see. Hope this time forever. Hey. All house up. And she wanna go now, don't you know that? All house up, don't you know that? Don't you know that? All house up, don't you know that? All house up, give it up for the throwback. Young Justin on the bass. Justin, please, everybody. Justin Williams on the keys. Set the keys, get in. Young Rob Russo. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, I'm here with us on the drums, I'm here.
People like you in the world, you know what I'm saying? The brother said that, he'll keep on his flames in his flame gate on the war. But we need our friends to do that more often, you know what I'm saying? We need that. So, we need y'all to help us out. We say happy birthday to Keo, man. Sound like Geese's Way. New birthday is coming in. Geese's Way from KLO, ladies and gentlemen. Kansas in the building, make some noise for Kansas. So if y'all know how it goes, it goes, go, 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 Kia, it's your birthday. Go, Kia, it's your birthday. Go, Kia, it's your birthday. And you know she don't give up, this is the birthday. All the games, the place is great. And you like love, and you about that hate, so come give me a hug if it ain't too late. Go, Kia, happy birthday. Go, Kia, it's your birthday. Go, Kia, it's your birthday. Alright, so we like, go sway, it's your birthday. Keep your sway, it's your birthday. This is it, what? The city falling from the sky, let's get ready, what? Keep your sway in the building, can't quit, what? Happy birthday, sway, happy birthday. Go, go, go. If you guys really want to embarrass us, we can do the traditional one right now. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.